Okay, so welcome back to part 2. We had an interruption, so sorry about that. This interview will be in 2 pieces. So Elias, you were talking about how you were inspired to teach by this lady.
Susanna Egri, yes. Susanna Egri, she was a very important bridge to my dance career, to my teacher beginning career, yes. And she organized in this period, she organized some meetings with different schools, and it's not competition, it's just moment to share, where each school showed the choreographies or variation of things. And she invited a jury, like important people in Italy to this meeting. And after, we have a big conversation with the person who come to dance and the person who are invited to help to improve this school. And there I discovered Il Balletto is one little school in Castelfranco Veneto, near to Venice, in Treviso. And I think it's like the school where I learned. Is a very nice school who have really, you know, I want to be there. I want
to teach there.
Yeah, I want to teach there. And in these meetings, I was obliged to teach to all these participants. And was, you know, Susana Plaino is the director of Il Balletto. And she was in a little bit like, boom. And I want to work in this school, and she want I come to her school to work. So it was like this, start a collaboration. I was in Turin with Susanna Egri, and she was in Castelfranco Veneto, Susanna Plaino, and I do all the weekends. I come to Castelfranco Veneto to start preparing Don Quixote, one thing. And after that, she said, you know, Elias, if you come, I do the big thing is I change the school and I transform my little school and a big school because I need someone like you. And I said, yes, I come tomorrow. And like that start a very nice collaboration who was like almost 10 years, and who we made really extraordinary work. And now from Il Balletto in this period, and now the school continue for sure, but in this period was like explosion, 3 generations, one best of the other. And there are now dancing in all the best company, normal company and goods company. And so, and really I discovered this passion. In this, in Il Balletto, you know, was all the time very nice students, and they have all the time very nice scholarships.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, to go like the important school, like ABT, Royal Ballet, Munich, Bolshoi, St. Petersburg. So they have, but there are 4, 5. And I saw when the year start after this summer course, or when they come back, I saw that they have another level, but day by day, this level come down to be almost at the same level like the other student, not lucky to go to this important school. So I was thinking, and I said, you know, we need to do something, because the school need to go up like this. All the students need to go up. For sure, each one in each level. But you cannot push one and the other stay. If not, maybe one do better, but all the school need to go up. So I'm not original. I say, I do a summer course for the student of the school. And like that, we invite the IBSTAGE. So that was the beginning of IBSTAGE. So was the idea to help all the school to have the opportunity to work with many important people. One of them, I know you know, Luc.
Luc Delares, yeah.
Yes, Luc Delares was one of the first who come, and he helped to have, for example, like
Irina Kolpakova,
Semyonov, Julie Kent, I don't know, Xiomara Reyes, Renati Maev. So, and I started to do this summer course for intern of the school. Not
but you started that in Barcelona, not in Italy.
No. I start IBSTAGE start in Castelfranco Veneto.
Ah, okay.
During 3 years, I do in Italy. The thing is, for sure, you have Irina Kolpakova, you have Julie Kent, you have, I don't know, Mukamedov. I don't know how many teachers arrive in Italy for this summer course. And what happened is people start, please, can I do this? And I say, And little by little, that was full of students who want not only for the school. In this period, I was like, I want to come back to Barcelona because I passed almost 35 years out of my home. I lost all my family, and I think it's moment to come back. You know, it's like in the moment who I stopped to dance, like, you know, it's this period who I need to change something. And we say, you know, IBSTAGE start to be something very important, but you need to do in one important city now, not in one little town like this, Castelfranco Veneto. And I say, you know, that can be good if we do in Barcelona. I'm from Barcelona.
Yeah.
So what the best place?
And it's a fantastic city. I mean, you know,
yeah.
Like that.
And that was the boom, the very explosion to IBSTAGE, because we do all the classes we do in the auditorium. It's a very, very, very nice place, with a very big stage, and was fantastic. And
so did you do a show also at the end of the course, or was it just for classes?
You know, at one, it's like I said before, I don't want to be original, but I try to do things, but I don't want to be original. So my idea for the show was like this. People, I know soloist students are very good, but what happened with corps de ballet? What happened to dance together? What happened to build something together? Not me with my solo. So I say, you know, it's important work variation, but let's go to share variation, one variation with 25%.
Yeah, I did that too, actually.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to be original, and I want to build each year. We choose with Renat and with Xiomara Reyes, we choose a ballet, a repertoire ballet. Don Quixote, we did like Corsair, like Paquita, like Raimonda. So many, each year was one. So we chose the variation. Each level have 1-2 variation. They have pas de deux, because we were so lucky. At one point we do a Sleeping Beauty, and Adagio de la Rosa was with 24 couples.
So you need a big stage for that.
Yeah. Because, you know, we are so crazy, and we say, what do we take? The most little theater in Barcelona, or we go to do everything in the big theater of Liceo, no? So, and that we did. But, you know, we are so crazy because we we have just the help of one bank to do that, because everything was completely private. It's, you know, the entrance to the student and the entrance to the tickets to pay theater and to pay dancer, because in this show was not only the student dancing. If not, I called, I don't know, the big dancer, because at one point students need to follow, and not follow only in Instagram or in.
I know.
And they need to live and be near to this big dancer and to learn how they come, with which respect they put the point, with which respect they put the dress, which respect they do the first step on the stage, how they prepare before to do the
whole preparation, how they revere their art, right?
Yeah, and that was one of the why, because generation dance is not like this, and another generation. If we are not able, teachers and directors, and to build this bridge to one generation to the other, at one point there is a break, and this break cannot be, you know. And I think sometimes I was seeing the gala in the wings, and you know, the eyes of these students, not only because they do double fouette, no. I don't know how one is doing like this on the stage before to start dancing. You know, there are things I don't say all dancers need to do these kind of things, but this responsibility to be on the stage.
Yeah, you know? And to experience it firsthand, not just, you know, look at somebody on a video, but just to be part of it. Very different.
Yeah, that is we do IBSTAGE this first year in Barcelona, and was a big success. So
are you doing it this year as well?
No, this year no. I cannot do. I need to wait just one more year to start one more time, because it's that I want to explain why. After this IBSTAGE in Barcelona, we made is 7 years. We made 7 years in Barcelona, but the second year, one politician of government asked to us, "You are doing a very good work, but it's a short time. Why you don't start to do something in a long term?" And I said, like a company. And he said, yes.
That's how it started then, the Ballet Catalunya.
Yeah, you know, I never want to have this, but I have now this. So it's like...
Well, it's wonderful.
Yes, it's wonderful, but I never had this on my idea, like start to dance. Is this person come and say to us, to Leo Sorribes, we work together in everything. So he say, you know, we need to start to think about one project in long duration. Yes. And that's why Ballet de Catalunya started.
So can you explain to us a little bit what is the point of Ballet Catalunya? Because it's kind of a special project, right?
Yes, it's a special project, and like many companies, I'm not original, but
keep saying that.
No, but like I said before, this politician asked to us to do this company, and I say, okay, we try, and we try and we start. and we start, and we are lucky because one of theater near to Barcelona, Terrassa, in this moment that called Centre Cultural, they give us the opportunity be like residents in theater. And that's why in this 2 years, 3 years, we built 5 productions.
So you started 3 years ago?
No, we start now 5 years ago, 6 years.
And so how many dancers do you have?
So the company in this moment have 7 professional dancers, and after they have a big group, training group, internship and training. And with this, we are doing the shows we can, because company is a private company who don't have no one support, but we have many expenses, things like rent, like teachers, like
But I thought you had some support from the government, so they didn't give you any financial support.
No, at the moment we don't have no one support. Everything is that why I know is many people critique me because I use training group who are dance students who pay to do the shows, but for the moment it's my only entrance of.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who do that now. Every second company is a little bit like this, you know. That's what they build around the world. You have the main company, and then you have the junior company, and they use them.
Yeah, well, maybe for me it's good because I don't know, it's my only way to survive and to try to do something. And I hope the day, because when I start to do the company, my first condition, nobody respect me too, it was to give a normal life to dancer. Normal life.
Well, and I guess it's gotten so much harder with COVID, right? How did you experience those 2 years of COVID? I mean, you know.
Yeah, that was a big, because I have not entrance, but I have things to continue to play, and we have not shows, and we have not, but that is past, and we need to continue to look in front and continue to work.
Okay.
In this moment, we start in October after the pandemic things, and I start in October, not before. In October, I give the dancer who was here to take class, to give class, to try to prepare things, but was not company. If not, I give the opportunity, I have the studio, I have everything. So I give the opportunity to take them to be in shape.
Yeah.
That at the moment we start in October because we have a new promoter who start to solve very well the shows, and I was in this year only with Don Quixote because I need to build one more time the group. I cannot start with many production. I have no money, but I want to build a group, a very solid group to start after these new seasons with the much new creation. Sure.
So you just did Don Quixote, didn't you? Or you had a series of shows, right? Not long ago.
So before pandemia, we made 5 productions. We did Nutcracker, Don Quixote. We did opening gala, a triple bill program, and we made La Ballerina de Picasso. So it's choreography with Remy Wattmeyer, and was a full night ballet creation for the company. Was one of the first wife of Picasso is the history. Ballet Russe, and
I didn't know he was a choreographer.
No, not me. No.
You said Remy. Is
Remy
that,
Wagner.
yeah, I didn't know he was choreographing, so it's interesting.
Yeah, he's a very nice dancer and he is a very nice choreographer, very good choreographer.
Okay, good.
He has the power to tell a history, and in this day I think it's so important.
Yeah.
You know, not do pretty things, pretty choreographies, if not be able to tell a history.
Yeah, and also create new things, because so many people keep on doing new versions of things that are already there, and it's nice to see new, actually completely new subjects, you know.
Yeah, but for this we need to do a very important thing. It's like work with audience, because audience sometimes are easy. You need to understand me, please. It's easy in the way Swan Lake is
Yeah,
much
of course.
easier.
I understand that. Yeah, it's
Like
popular.
una ballerina de Picasso, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why with Ballet de Catalunya, when we made this Nutcracker, 2,500 students to 8 to 12 years pass to our studio, and we make a very nice experience work with these little students, telling the history, telling how is dance work, how work the stage, how is important them to continue to work dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and we need to do much shows, because these little children, they oblige to the parents to come to the theater. So I think that is our job, or I think I want to do that, you know.
You want to educate people.
Yes, because we can make many nice shows, but if nobody come to see us, what we do?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So let's come back to you a little bit and just tell me, what was the most challenging part for you as a dancer?
Challenging in which way?
I don't know, something really hard to overcome, you know, something really difficult for you.
I think everything was very difficult. You know, all the new things are very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But our job is try to do easy. But in the beginning, it's difficult.
Mm-hmm. So there's not one thing that was harder than the other. You were just like overwhelmed by everything that you had to do.
You know, I was with Maris Deland and she made the Don Quixote. And she said, Elias, I don't know, you are Spanish. You need to do something different. And I say, and what do you do? What do you want? And she said, you know to play this, the Castagné, no? Castañuela.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, yes. So you put this in your shoes, and you need to work. And you need to make this interesting. And I say, maybe that was a very difficult thing. But after everything is difficult, yeah. You know, the creation is a very hard and difficult moment. All the creation, when you have one choreographer in front of you and this person start to build something on you. Mm-hmm. You know, this moment, it's a very hard, but very important moment. It's like a diamante, you know.
See, I don't find it a challenge. I find it really exciting, actually, you know, because that's actually the best moments that for me in the studio was when to be created on.
Yes, but you are thrown to something who you don't really know if that can be good or not good, and that depends on.
Okay. So you're
just caring. And you know, for sure you need to believe in choreographer, but you need to believe what do you offer to the choreographer.
Mm-hmm. So you were not always sure that what you were offering was good enough.
No, one time I was doing team and variation, and I was on one side and I need to change side. No, in rubies, and I need to change side. And that was a terrible moment. Really terrible moment. Yes, in the coda, in the end of the coda, everything is different. And I remember, thanks God, I saw the where the technicians are doing the lights and everything, the window, and the window do like a mirror. Like that I copy because I never do this part. And that was like in, like you need to do the other side, I don't know. So you copy. And that was a very bad moment. But you know, like that moment I have now, who I don't dance anymore. And I have one dream who comes regular. You know,
yeah.
That comment, I don't know why. I want to understand why they come. And it's like this. When I was dancer, I have a pencil to do my eyes during all my career. This pencil. And now, like I'm now fat and like this, in the dream, I go to one city. There is a company, and I don't know why, because I don't do bar, I don't do nothing. I do a bar, and I have a contract. And they say, you need to dance today, because in your CV, you have this choreography, and we made today, and you need to do. And I say, no, that is not possible, because I don't have my pencil.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah. You need some security.
Maybe. That for sure. But I hope I don't lose this need security, because this need security is like that oblige me all the time to think maybe another thing is better. Mm-hmm. You know, and for sure,
I'm perfectionism, right? You cannot do it unless you have everything that you need, you think you need for that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure for nothing. Yes, I'm sure to many things, but before to be sure, I need to be not sure.
This is becoming very philosophical.
You know, it's like.
Yeah. So, is there anything you miss about dancing?
Maybe. You know, yes, petit more feeling, I think. Or dance.
Do you miss going on stage? Do you miss being a dancer or not at all?
No, because I do.
Yeah, as a teacher, you keep on going, right?
Yeah. And the things I don't do anymore, I hope they do better than me when I was a dancer. And that is my objective. Not do students who are like I do. If not, they need to be better than me. Mm-hmm. Much better. And I think that is our job. And that's why dance progress. No?
Yeah. So do you provide an eyeliner for every of your students?
Yeah, I do.
A little fetish pen.
Yeah. You know, I hope each one of them, they find this. Mm-hmm. This thing for like Linus, no? Linus, they need the tower.
Yeah, the little, yeah.
It's the same, you know.
All right. Well, if you had one advice to give to a young dancer that's starting dancing now, what would it be?
I got to copy Kim and Kim with my. I got to copy the answer to Kim and Kim is just try, because if you don't try, maybe one day you regret to don't try. Okay, I think it's the best thing. Don't wait to do something right to do. You know.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Elias, thank you so much for your time. I think we're going to wrap it up now. And I want to thank you. And
No, I say thank you to you, to your hospitality and your patience with my terrible English.
yeah, it's great. I think you've done wonderful. I mean, I understood everything you said, so that's all that matters. So thank you very much, and I wish you the very best with Ballet de Catalunya, and I hope that someday very soon I can come and watch your students dance.
Okay. Thank you very much, and a big hug to you and to all people who follow us. And dance need to continue.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
So thank you very much.